Hello there, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well today. I had a good day myself, feeling much better. My hands are still a little bit puffy, but they're getting better. I'm happy about that. I don't know why. Just like that. Sorry. Anyway, I mentioned that I had the apple at lunch. I really enjoyed that. I think I'm going to start to incorporate um, the fruit as my smart carb at lunch. We'll see how it goes, depending on what I'm having. I did really enjoy my lunch today. Actually, the coleslaw recipe that I made up has only one extra to it because of the mayo that I use. I will post it in the Facebook group, which, by the way, as of just previous to making this part of the video, we have 200 people in there. Amazing. Like, we got 20 people in the last 2 days or so. So that's really good. I'm excited about that. I hope some of you are the people that are in the group that you just joined or that you've been there. And I now have 82 subscribers. I haven't lost anyone again yet. Anyway, so that makes us 18 away for me to do my giveaway. I'm really excited about that. That'll be fun. Just some housekeeping. If you go into the description box of the video, there's a link in there for something called Fetch, which is an app that you use. You scan all of your receipts. The least amount that you'll get in points for a receipt that I can see is 25 credits. If you use my link, you'll get 2,000 extra credits for joining, and I think that when you join anyway, you get another, so it might be up to 4,000. I don't know, and they give me 2,000, but they give you gift cards. So if we're going to do the shopping, we may as well let the receipt count for something more than, going in the round file. And if you are ordering Nutrisystem, my link is also there for you to get $30 off on your first order, and I in turn get 30 off of my next order. There's also a code that you should try. The number 3 and the word free in capital letters, like together. That will give you 3 free meals of their choosing. And they're not just going to send, I received 1 shelf stable and 2 frozen. So that was good. So that's like a $15 value right there. And let's see. The name of the group, the Facebook group, is Nutrisystem Flex Recipes, Hacks and Support. And again, the link is in the description box. Anyway, what did I want to talk about today? This is my dessert, by the way. I didn't feel the need to video it separately. And yes, it is. It does contain things that cause inflammation, but I'm just going to go with that because I don't really feel that it was the Nutrisystem food that caused me to have the inflammation, because I should have had it a long time ago. I've been on this since February. Eating the foods. So it was something else. And also I was very tired. And also, guess what? When you're dehydrated, you get inflamed. I read that when I was reading about the anti-inflammatory water, which, by the way, I've made 2 days in a row. I make it really diluted. You can dilute it as much as you want, as long as you finish the amount in a given day. And I really do enjoy it. I put the stevia, though. This recipe that I gave out doesn't have stevia in it, but that's not going to harm you. I use raw organic sweet leaf stevia in little packets. That is also not an inflammatory product by any means. So, what's to talk about? Inflammation. Since I had this problem, this product is backwards. I ordered Cacao Bliss, which is like a hot cocoa drink, but it's got ancient superfoods in it. And I think you just pay postage, $5.95, and they give you, oh, excuse me, oh, a whole bag full. This is two, I think 6 of them come in here. 6 for the $5.95, so they're like $1 a piece. But what this one is you drink it at nighttime. You add a ½ cup of nut milk, unsweetened nut milk, and a ½ cup boiling water. And it says froth with a frother or stir with a spoon and enjoy. And what's in this is very anti-inflammatory. It fights inflammation. And let me see if I can read, because I would love to read the back of this to you. Maybe what I'll do is I will take a picture front and back and put this into our group. That's what I'll do. So it'll become bigger and you can, you know, zoom it out to be able to read what's exactly in here, but I'll give you the general gist of it. If I could, of course, find where. Okay. You're golden. Earth Echo is the name of the brand. It says, get ready to slip into stress-free comfort with a warming blend of 12 powerful and delicious superfoods. And turn this packet over. Okay. And, oh, here, it's on here. Hello. Ding. Turmeric is in this. Ashwagandha. AMLA fruit, not sure what that is, have to look it up. 5 superfoods and 4 synergistic mushrooms. And it's supposed to help you sleep in addition to having anti-inflammatory properties. There is something called golden milk that you can make golden paste. I have the organic turmeric. If you get organic raw coconut oil, I get it from Aldi. And you need freshly ground black pepper. And the reason being is that when pepper is already ground and sitting around, it can mold. So they strongly encourage that you use. And what you do is you just put water, you put the turmeric, you put the coconut oil, and then you put the black pepper, because what happens is the black pepper carries the turmeric, the properties in turmeric that are healthy for us. Turmeric kills cancer cells. It's very amazing vegetable, and definitely something that if you're interested in healthy living is worth. I mean, you can just sprinkle it in your food. It really doesn't taste like much of anything. If you just taste it, it will make your hands orange. I'll let you know that. But it is a powerful vegetable in terms of antioxidant properties and phytonutrients and all that. So I just thought I'd mention this. I did get it, like I said. If you look up goldensingles.net, I'll put this information in the group tonight to further investigate it. I just wanted to share that I got it, and I'm going to try it. So, on to anti-inflammatory foods. Now, this is a product that I used to take. I've done this diet, the Resolution Meal Plan, and I've taken their product. But the reason being is today when I was in my cabinet, this popped out at me, and basically it's an anti-inflammatory diet. It's 1,200 calories a week, 200 for your breakfast, 4 for your lunch, dinner, and 2 100-calorie snacks. So you are eating like every 2 hours the way we do on Nutrisystem. This would just be flex meals that I would be choosing out of these lists to make my life easier. Not that I don't know what an anti-inflammatory food is, but it's just nice to be able to say, okay, it gives you the calorie ranges on here, and the measurements, you know, the weight or the ounces and so on. So let's see. It tells us the same as Nutrisystem. Drink at least 64 ounces of water a day, 8 8-ounce glasses of water daily. This is the 8x8 rule. I don't know what that means, but okay. The goal of this plan is to naturally speed up your metabolism, burn fat, and improve overall nutrition. Don't starve yourself. Consuming less than 1,200 calories a day is counterproductive. So moving forward here, let's get started. Okay, the water. Take a daily fiber supplement is suggested, which I do. I don't know if anybody else does, but it's not mandatory. A daily vitamin. I do take my vitamins. I don't take their vitamins. They do sell good vitamins. I have my own that I get at Vitamin Shop. And I take supplements with the vitamins as well. Next, it's okay to consume more than one type of protein, vegetables, fruits during your meals, as long as the total amount adds up to one suggested serving. So let's say you want to have turkey and ham, deli ham and deli turkey. If you want an ounce, let's say you're going to have 2 ounces of that, which I did have. I think I had somewhere between 2 and 3 ounces of my chicken at lunch today. But let's say I wanted ham with that, and sometimes I do that. So you take an ounce, let's say it's 2 ounces for your serving, an ounce of each, and you're good to go. So you can do, like, also when I do chicken and shrimp and the Asian vegetable dish, that kind of thing. And let's see what else it says. It's okay to add salt to foods in moderation. We recommend customizing your meals with herbs, spices, and a little TLC, tender loving care in this sense, which I kind of think I do that. I don't know if that comes across to you in my videos, but I like to doctor things up. I think it makes it more interesting. I also like to make things look pretty if I can, because we're worth it, right? I never used to do any of these things. I only started to do things like that for myself when I got healthy 6 years ago. Previous to that, I would just grab and go, whatever, it went in my mouth and out wherever I was going. And I never did anything for myself. I did for others, and I still do, but for me, it just wasn't important. And now I've made it important. And you might want to think about doing that too, because you are important. And if we don't do it for ourselves, I mean, who's going to do it for us? Unless your husband or your spouse or significant other or you is a chef. You know, I don't live with a chef. So I do for myself. Next, we recommend, okay, we did that. Sorry about that. Do not eat more than 50 grams of carbs a day. That isn't necessarily true. My friend, who is the person that introduced me to this plan, said that she doesn't do that. So I wouldn't worry about that at all. Do not go more than 2.5 hours without eating to maintain your proper metabolism. And don't forget, most importantly, to have fun. So I kind of think Nutrisystem makes it fun. I don't know. I've never done anything like this before. I mean, I've done Nutrisystem twice, but not in the same mindset. I was a different person back then. That was well before I got healthy. So now, for me to be eating certain things, people say, oh, it's processed, this and that. Yeah, it is. But for me right now, I need this food. Okay? I can't go cold turkey into, because I know I won't do it. I won't be successful. And right now I'm being successful. And I'm going to continue the way I'm going. But I am, as I've said over and over again, going to start incorporating flex meals that are less processed. That's where I'm going to put it in now. You know, get away from the processed and the white flours. Even though we eat whole wheat on Nutrisystem, it's not whole grain though. I don't know. I haven't really looked at the labels to see if it's whole grain, because that is important if you're trying to decrease inflammation. So what kinds of foods are on here? Protein, I'll just breeze through. Eggs, chicken breast, turkey breast, eye of round steak, top sirloin steak, bison, venison, tuna in water, crab raw, shrimp raw, meaning that you're going to cook them. You're not taking a processed product. So that sounds good to me. More protein. Scallops, orange roughy fish, codfish. I like codfish. Flounder, sea bass, halibut, salmon, chicken sausage, flank steak, grass-fed ground beef, 5% lean, lobster, and roast beef. There's also vegetarian proteins. If anybody wants to know more about that, I'll be happy to share that. I'm not going to spend your time reading all that stuff. But basically you have dairy protein. I find this interesting. Limit dairy servings as dairy causes inflammation in the body. Choose fat-free dairy and vegan alternatives and use sparingly in your meal plan. So I don't really do much dairy anymore. I do my almond milk. My dairy really, well, I do. I have to take that back. Sorry. I do dairy. My cheese. But I'm thinking in terms of drinking milk and eating yogurt or ice cream. You know, I did have an ice cream last night, but I don't have that very often. You can tell by looking at my videos. But it's okay to have your soy milk, your almond milk, your coconut milk, all unsweetened. Hemp milk, flax milk, fat-free skim milk, Oikos yogurt. I never use the Oikos, I just use the plain. I tend to use the plain and doctor it all up. Fat-free cheese, fat-free cottage cheese. Now again, those are processed, but they are also saying not to eat too much of it. Fat-free sour cream. I can't find that anywhere where I live. I just use fat-free, non-fat Greek yogurt in place of the sour cream. And light mayonnaise. Again, not to be used in moderation is basically the message they're sending. I'll tell you what they think about fruits. Fruits with higher sugar content should be used sparingly in your day and only used in half portion servings. No canned fruits. And it goes, the berries are all listed: grapefruit, orange, apples, plums, fresh figs, tangerines, nectarines. Grapes are not listed. I love grapes. They're not listed. So I just go with something else on that. I like blueberries. I don't care for other berries. I don't like the seeds. But blueberries I do enjoy. And then the vegetables, no canned vegetables, because canned vegetables are processed, obviously. Frozen is fine. And it's your usuals. The non-starchy vegetables are all listed. Jicama is listed, pumpkin. So, let's see what else is here. Okra's in here. Peas in moderation. Spaghetti squash, zucchini, carrots, just the usuals, alfalfa sprouts. And then moving on to starches. Let's see what they say about that. No cheese. Serving can be lowered to a half cup. No cheese or sweet flavors. Now let's see what they're listing here. Almond flour, Ezekiel sprouted whole grain tortillas, Ezekiel bread, and that would be, I believe, one slice of Ezekiel bread, which is very filling. I don't know if you've ever had it. It's very dense, and it's very good for you. Ezekiel muffins. I like the cinnamon raisin. Quinoa flour, Pro granola, vanilla cinnamon cluster. I have no idea. If anybody's heard of that, if you want to just write in the comments, I'd be interested to know what you think of it. And then Ezekiel cereal, 3 different ones. Skinny Pop popcorn is okay. Almonds, pistachios, coconut oil, avocado oil, and pumpkin seeds are all healthy choices. Drinks are organic tomato sauce, canned tomatoes, crushed, hot sauce, mustard, dill pickle relish, salsa with no sugar in it, unsweetened applesauce, Teddy all natural peanut butter, Hidden Valley Ranch dip mix, black coffee, Stur, S-T-U-R water flavorings, unsweetened tea, and Bai, B-A-I drinks. So this again, the reason I'm bringing it up is just to show the simpleness of just pick and choose and create preferably a simple, because for me now, it has to be simple because I got used to it being simple. because I'm grabbing out of the freezer and off the shelf. So I need to start slowly to incorporate all these things in. I mean, the vegetables I am eating already, so that's a given. So anyway, I've been talking for 20 minutes, way too long. So I'm going to go and let you know in what I ate in a day that this is going to be a separate video. Okay. If you like the content, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit that bell. And if you think that anyone else that you know might enjoy my videos, please share. And on that note, I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.